Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Look at this. Oh, so close here.
Hello, welcome back to another beautiful week in Costa Rica. We are starting today's vlog at the beach. It's my parents' last day here visiting us, and this is their favorite thing that they did, so we thought we'd come back again. It's another absolutely beautiful day.
It's a whole new chapter because yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? We moved back to Alegria, so I'm just super pumped. I'm on an absolute high being back in Alegria.
From now on, for the rest of our trip, we're gonna be living in Alegria. Hopefully this week we'll start getting some good news about our build. We'll give you more updates on that. And then Louie's parents are coming and we have a lot of fun things planned. We have a whole day trip planned to somewhere we have never been before. Yeah, and my dad's gonna be helping me crack on with some of the bus renovation and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a good week. Yeah. It's gonna be a good week. I feel like it's time to get in the sea.
Yeah, it's
also,
now.
The tide's coming in, so we gotta figure this out.
It's time to jump in the sea for sure. Yeah, I think we said last time we were here we want to make this like a weekly trip down to the beach. Like, parents are coming this week, we'll probably come again later in the week or next week. Hello! Swimming! Let's swim to mama. This beach visit, we arrived and the tide was coming in. Last time we arrived it was going out and we keep getting chased up the beach. And finally we're being chased off the beach. So the tide literally come up to here. So I think we're gonna head into Jaco now and find some food for dinner. We've driven from Playa Mantas, which is where we were, our new favorite beach, to the main Jaco beach. So this is like the most touristy town in Costa Rica. But you can't see the sunset from Playa Mantas. You can only see like the edge of it. So we've come down here, we're gonna watch the sunset and grab some dinner.
Jaco is, I guess, the closest like big town, beach town to San Jose. So it's a very popular tourist destination. There's tons of hotels, lots of restaurants, shops. It's not like fully our vibe. Maybe I'd compare it to Cancun. The good thing is they have amazing facilities because so many tourists come here. There's so many restaurants and really nice boutiques, really nice grocery stores. So I'm glad that we're close to it. Like I'm gonna come back next week and get my nails, or no, this week, a couple days, so I'll get my nails done. Those kinds of things which are kind of hard to find near where we are. You can find all that out here, so it's great.
We've just found this little sushi restaurant, Ohana, just off the beach. It's got some good vegan options. We've got some garlic edamame. Raya managed to ask them to do some avocado sushi. And then we've got some summer rolls. We've got a couple of curries coming. Teriyaki noodles.
With tofu.
Tofu, and then this was a hot chili spicy dish.
No.
Yeah, this is too spicy.
But you can have mamas, Mia.
Happy Tuesday. Normally on Tuesdays we go and collect our fruit and veggie basket, but today we still have so much left over from Thursday because the HOA last week was at the end of the week. They gave all the baskets out later. So anyway, we've still got plenty left. So we skipped that this morning. We also said goodbye to Raya's parents. They're off to the airport and we have driven down to Jaco to stay with some friends in our other friends, like little holiday house. We're gonna have a day and we're gonna stay tonight and we're about to go swimming in the pool. Neo's very excited. Is Kai gonna come in?
a bunch of our friends are like, hey, we're all going to Jaco. One of our neighbors and good friends has a few villas that are normally like always rented out, but somehow they're free for these couple days. So she's just like, hey, why don't like we all come down and hang out for a few days? So it's a lot. It's like an hour drive each way, and obviously it's been a busy. Last week was super busy, and then yesterday we were here, but we weren't gonna have the FOMO and miss out on everyone hanging out. So we just came and we're at the beach. We're gonna watch sunset. Apparently there's macaws over here. Although it is kind of annoying to be going back and forth, it really feels like a totally different climate down here, and the animals, everything feels different. Because we don't have macaws up where we are just yet. We're hoping if we plant certain trees and like the kind of food they like that they'll come, but for now, they aren't here. What? They're right here. This is the closest I've ever seen them in the wild. Oh my gosh. Look, Neo! Look at the big red bird!
This is unbelievable. I was kind of bummed out yesterday when we went to was it yesterday?
Yeah.
With your parents, we went to the beach and I was hoping to see some macaws and we didn't. But look, they're right here. This is unbelievable.
This is definitely the closest I've been.
Yeah, me too. Wow.
We just spotted some horses just by the beach. Neo's having a little look. He hasn't actually seen many horses up close.
Another successful beach day, another beautiful sunset. Now we're all gonna head back to the house, shower, change, and then head out to dinner. We're going to this Thai restaurant, Jaco, that is like most people's favorite spot when they come.
Dinner has arrived. Got
Pad Thai.
vegan pad thai and a yellow curry. Neo's still hanging in there. It is 8:30.
Just arrived back at night, and this lighting is just so magical. Oh, it's definitely giving Avatar vibes. Wow. Wow, look, Neo, look at all the lights. Lights. Wow.
It's Wednesday. We had a lovely sleep at our friend Jai's place last night after a great dinner out with everyone.
Which, by the way, we'll link her place below because it's a rental, so if you want to come stay,
Yeah,
check it out.
it's pretty epic, and it's like 5 minutes drive from the center of Jaco. But we are stopping now for some breakfast.
Oh yeah, smoothie bowls.
This is the eternal struggle. Raya always wants savoury breakfast, and I always want sweet breakfast. So
I couldn't find a place that had both, but I'm doing it because you both want smoothies. We'll come here.
Okay. On our way back from Jaco, we've stopped in this really nice supermarket we really never get a chance to come to. And one of their shopping carts, trolleys, has a car attached to it for Neo. How good is that? That's the best thing I've ever seen. We are finally back in Alegria. I don't want to leave this place. Obviously, there's so much to explore in Costa Rica, and it's nice to spend time with friends, but I just want to get back to like chilled afternoons at the pool. And also there's so much work to do. I'm excited for my parents to get here tomorrow because me and my dad are going to be working very hard with all the projects.
Swimming.
You're swimming. We're back from the pool, and it's kind of nice just having the three of us for a day. We are heating up some bop and zele, which are traditional Bulgarian dishes that Raya's parents made. Her dad is like the master of bop. She has got her cooking skills from her mum. Basically, we lived like kings and queens the entire time they were here. We didn't film a lot of the meal times, but basically it was the best food. They cooked up a load for us to like freeze and keep for the next couple of weeks. So we heated up some bop now, and Neo loves it. You love the bop? It's like a bean stew and the zelle.
You want some bread?
And this is a very special bop because Raya's dad used a lot of the herbs and greens from the Alegria garden to add to the bop. So
It's probably the first ever Costa Rican Bulgarian bop mashup.
yeah. Just jumped in the car. Oh, I'm a bit out of breath because the new place we're staying at, it's 60 steps up a steep footpath to get to the house. But it's good for our fitness. Anyway, it is Thursday.
Yeah.
Today is the day my parents arrive. I can't believe how fast time is flying. Anyway, so we're gonna drive to San Jose. We're gonna do our usual routine of like stopping at Price Mart, which is like the Costco, and doing some bigger grocery shops.
I'm gonna get my nails done.
Yeah.
The classic things. I think we're gonna get lunch before. Hopefully Neo will nap on the drive, and then we're gonna go to the airport and pick up your parents.
Yeah, and I'm super pumped to have my parents here. Not only is it... Grandma and Grandpa. Not only did they get to spend time with Neo, it's also super helpful for us. We've got a date night planned later next week. But also, I feel like as soon as my dad gets here, we're gonna have a proper schedule and crack on with a ton of the work that needs to happen on the land. And we've got some exciting updates on the approvals and stuff happening with the architect, which we can tell you later. Right, let's go get lunch. Who are we gonna go see?
Grandpa, Grandma.
Grandma, Grandpa, Grandpa, Grandma. Our burgers have arrived. And Neo's got this pasta, veggie.
It's like a filled pasta. I'm not sure what that's called.
It's like a ravioli thing.
Yeah.
You're driving a car in the shopping mall. So the trick is, he can steer, but I've got a little remote controller so I can stop him, reverse, and kind of overpower his steering. We've switched cars. Neo wanted to try a yellow car. Neo, very exciting news. We're pulling up to pick up Grandma and Grandpa. Woo! My parents have been waiting maybe 30 minutes or something for us. So.
Yeah, it's like the worst. It's classic rush hour time.
I'm so excited to hear. My parents are here. We're stopping off at Walmart for some more snacks.
Good morning. It is another beautiful morning in Alegria in Costa Rica, and I just spent an hour or so relaxing in bed after Neo woke up. It's so great having grandparents visit because he wakes up, we cuddle a little bit in bed, and I just open the door for him and he walks out and they're already awake, so then I can just close the door and keep relaxing in bed for a little bit. So that was lovely. And then I made a smoothie, which I've taken on the go because I'm heading to my first committee meeting. If you watched our vlog of the HOA, you would have seen we have lots of different committees. They're all like volunteer run. I don't think anyone gets paid to be in anything, but there's like the farm committee where they've like replanned the farm, and this year there's been 50% extra like plants growing because of the redesign and all the stuff they've done, which is amazing. There's so much. There's the design review committee, which they had to approve our house, so that's a very important committee in Alegria. And yeah, there's literally so many. There's an events committee where people decide if there's an event happening at the yoga shala, like if it's a paid event, how does that work? Where does the money go? Does a percentage go to Alegria? All that stuff. There's different committees. So anyway, I'm going to one which is the Parks and Playgrounds Committee because there's a bit of budget set aside to redesign one of the playgrounds. And they basically asked a few different parents to join in because I don't know if the people who designed the original playgrounds are parents themselves. So some of them like look nice, but are not the most practical, or maybe the space could have been used better. So if we can have a bunch of parents weigh in on what their kids would actually love, it would be great. Oh, sorry, I hope you can hear me with the wind. And for me particularly, there's nowhere really that's very toddler friendly. So I want to make sure that we have some things for the younger kids, because there's like 6 babies being born in Alegria this year. So there's gonna be a lot of toddlers in the next couple of years. Oh God, there's nothing like staying in Alegria and just walking to places. It's like 1,000 times better than staying outside of Alegria.
Whilst me and my dad have been just tinkering on the container, Raya's been having a very important meeting down here.
So we wanted to make use of this big rock, which currently has a bunch of dead leaves on it, but when there weren't leaves on it, the kids were climbing all over it and loving it. So I think we're building like a little platform that comes out of the rock, so they can climb up one side and they can stand on the platform, and it'll have like sides, so it's safe, with maybe a little net thing that they can like climb up on this side as well. And then we're thinking, we obviously don't want to damage the tree, but if we can do some kind of like half circle, it looks like a tree house.
Like a mini tree house.
Still.
Yeah.
And then some kind of rope, maybe like a circle rope bridge that connects the two.
Oh, I like
So
it.
this is like the main area. And then we have this pool right now, which I guess maybe had a ball at the bottom, but it doesn't really get used. So we're thinking, if we could at the top, if we could make this like a platform, like a nest kind of looking thing.
Yeah, like a pirate's nest.
Yeah, and then all the way up is like netting with a slide coming down, so they can like climb up the netting, stand at the top, and then slide down. So these are the 2 main areas. We need to figure out shade, so I'm thinking we have that triangle shape. Something like, we only need like 2 poles, and we just need some shade to figure out.
And maybe they get taken down in the rainy season just so they don't get
Right,
rope.
that's what I'm saying. In the rainy season, you only have sun in the morning anyway, so you don't really need it.
But we could end up doing some more permanent like that.
We could, I mean, I think we should ideally we plant a few more trees, but it would just take a few years for them to get tall enough. But then I think here we could do like a climbing dome, like that one down in Origin.
Yeah.
So those are kind of the 3 main sections. And then outside of that, you could do like stepping stones and things that are like cheap, easy.
And was there any talk of like improving the slide and stuff like that?
Well, we're just getting that. Apparently that someone found it in the trash somewhere, so that was never even like built here. It's just a free thing. But yeah, the design's really bad on that, so that's why we want to get a proper slide, and we'll do a big one coming off of there, and maybe one coming off of this platform, depending on how tall it is.
And we could find a material that absorbs the least amount of heat.
Yeah.
We've just had a delicious lunch, and we're trying to get Neo down for his nap, but the shaded area where we're going to push his buggy around is also where this amazing treehouse is. So before his nap, we've just climbed into the treehouse. And this is Lenny, he followed us up here. Lenny, what are you doing? We have rushed down to the pool. It's about 4:30. Probably another 20 minutes of sunlight before it dips below the mountain. Had a very productive afternoon with my dad, relocating the electrics and bolting all of the inverter and stuff inside the container. I may go late tonight and finish wiring it up, but we didn't want to miss having a quick swim. Neo took a 2.5 hour nap. Yeah, Grandma's coming. You ready to go swimming? Yeah! Should we swim in a little pool? Because of Neo's very late nap, he's awake, should be asleep. He's running around with his crayon, drawing on his flaps. Wow!
What does that say?
Balcony.
And what about this one?
It is Saturday. We've just arrived at a marina, about an 1.5 hour drive from Alegria. And we are about to go on an amazing boat tour to an island called Island Tortuga. We were running pretty late, there was traffic, so we're hurrying now. The boat leaves in 6 minutes apparently. Can't believe we made it.
I know.
I was leaning like 60% that we were going to miss the boat. But we made it, yeah!
This is so fun because we always say we want to explore more of Costa Rica, and we will, but when it's a group trip, we're like 10 times more likely to, because we get to see somewhere beautiful, have a great day, and we get to hang out with all of our friends. I think there's 63 people here from our like Alegria group, so it's like maybe half the community, maybe more. So fun.
We have arrived. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is a tropical paradise. We're on the beach, Neo. We're on the beach. This is unbelievable. This is the nicest beach I've been to in Costa Rica. Neo, where do you want to go? Do you want to go swimming? Literally, we stepped off, Neo saw people in the water and he was like, swimmy, swimmy, swimmy. We have got changed into our swimming stuff. Oh, hot, hot, hot. And we are going into the sea now. We are going snorkeling now. I've got my 360 camera.
Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite days we've had in Costa Rica so far. First of all, that snorkeling is some of the best snorkeling I've done in, I honestly, maybe the Maldives was the last time that was this epic. Like, there was this one rock that I went to, I'm not sure if Louis filmed it, but it was like an underwater rock and there were just so many different types of fish all around it. I saw a ray, a black ray with white polka dots. I saw little jellyfish that you could see like lighting up. It was so incredible. And this water, I mean, we've been loving that beach we recently found that is near us, but this is like turquoise water. I haven't seen a beach like this in Costa Rica. And I just can't believe we live here. Like, it's so fun being here with so many of our neighbors because we just keep looking at each other and we're like, we live an hour away, like an hour drive.
Yeah, everyone's freaking out. They're like, everyone's like shaking their heads like, how is this real?
And it's amazing because obviously none of us are on vacation. We live here, but being here for the day, this is like, it feels like we're just fully on vacation. And we have like lunch served and they're bringing us drinks and like when someone's coming around like, oh, what kind of juice would you like? We're all like, oh, me? Really? Because we're not, because you know, like if you're staying in a hotel, maybe you're used to getting served, ordering drinks, whatever, but we just like live here. And for today, we happen to be tourists. Oh my gosh. Just can't get over it. Can't believe this.
I'm just buzzing. This is so lovely. I feel like we want to come down here. I know we've said that about a few places, but knowing that this is here and that we can just come here in like 2 hours, unbelievable.
But also it's so special to be here with such a big group of our friends. Like we just keep getting into different conversations with people.
You said it felt like a school trip.
Yeah, it feels like a field trip, like a school trip where we're all like, oh my gosh, we're all in this exciting place together. Yeah, I love this. This only just started like a month ago where someone created a WhatsApp group and they're like, hey, if anyone wants to do group trips together, why don't we start planning it? And it literally just started happening a month ago and now here we are, and hopefully it'll be happening a lot more too. I love
so
it.
Good. It's lunchtime. Kind of. It's called a kite. It's like an umbrella, but Neo, it's going to go high in the sky. My parents went on a hike, and apparently there's some wildlife in the area.
We're on this hike, but we've got lost before we've even started. But we've seen a deer, and we can hear some howler monkeys.
Someone just said a wild pig just wandered onto the beach, so I've come down here to film it. Wow! Neo is Pumbaa!
Yeah, Pumbaa! Hello, Pumbaa!
We have come down to the pool today after a very relaxed day, recovering from our long beach day yesterday. So it's a busy day at the pool today. There's lots of people around. We're going to jump in. Just feeling so grateful today. Luckily, also, we got a little bit burnt yesterday, but not too bad. I'm not in any pain. Unlike last year where I was beetroot. We've dried off and we're heading out for a movie night we've been invited to.
A kids movie night.
By some of the neighbours. I don't know how long it'll last, but yeah, we're watching a movie about a black cat.
And we were told to bring snacks, so we didn't have time to prepare a side of stuff and try to eat this. But yeah, this is so nice.
We came to this house last year when they were doing house tours, so it'd be interesting to see if anything's changed. There's
It doesn't look like it from the outside.
No, it looks similar. Blue car, yellow car. We just had dinner and we have spotted a absolutely huge scorpion on the kitchen wall.
Hello. Hello. Up. Hello. 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 Duck. Hello. 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 Dobby. Hello. Duck. Hello. Duck. Hello. Hello. Cock. Hello. Lima. Hello. Cock. Hello. Hello. Poopy.
What about up here, these ones?
Goki. Hello. Lipa. Hello. Goki. Hello. Lipa. Hello. Kika. Hello.